the National Wild Turkey Federation of Oklahoma, and Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors in Ada, Oklahoma, presents Okie Wild, hunting and fishing Native America and the world. This week on Okie Wild, we're going to head to the mountains of New Mexico in search of Rocky Mountain Bighorn Sheep. That's right, we'll be hunting on horseback, and it's spot and stock. Getting into rifle range of these fleet-footed mountain climbers of the sky is a feat in and of itself. But we're going after a big ram with a bow and arrow. Pax Prentiss is the hunter, and he has his sight set on a magnificent Rocky Mountain Bighorn. All of this and much, much more today on Okie Wild.
Okie Wild, hunting and fishing Native America and the world.
There's birds all around here. This is beautiful country.
Woo! Yeah, we got us a trophy. That's what I'm talking about.
He decided to come out at the last minute. So worth it. Look at that buck. Here comes a buck.
It may have seemed like a simple historical footnote in the passage of time, but something about the person, or the event, or something about the spirit inside the Okie
Wild, baby! Okie Wild!
has touched people's hearts, and their stories live on. From Boise City to the Kiamishi Mountains and everywhere in between. These are the chronicles of Okies in the wild.
Look at the hooks on this guy.
Good job, old friend! Woo! Having fun yet? Oh, baby!
Okie Wild Television is brought to you by the National Wild Turkey Federation of Oklahoma. Conserve, hunt, share, and join your local chapter today. Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors in Ada, Oklahoma. Your off-road adventure starts here. And by the Automax Automotive Group. Automax, where the deals are automatic. The Call Lake Association. Call Lake. Come visit Nature's Playground. Fan Collector Calls. Turkey Talking Technology. The Antler Shed Deer Blinds. Quality deer blinds. Ariat Footwear and Apparel. PSC Archery. Precision Compound Bow Performance. Get one today at Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors in Ada. BDC Gun Room. Great guns, great people, great service. State Farm Insurance. Call Eric Ledoux today. And by Carcass Tags. You bag it, you tag it. Hello, Oklahoma. You are watching another exciting episode of Okie Wild. Thank you so much for tuning in. On today's episode, we're going to be sheep hunting in the mountains of New Mexico with our good friend Pax Prentiss. He's our client, and he hires us to produce his very own personal hunting adventures. Pax owns Passages Malibu in Malibu, California. It's an alcohol rehab and drug addiction center, one of the largest of its kind. So you can say that Pax just needs to get away. And when he does, he travels all over the world in search of anything wild. And when he goes, he calls on us to capture it all on video to create his very own personal outdoor adventure video.
I have him at 8 yards. I mean, I could literally jump on his back. He's so close. And we're both sitting there completely still. And so right as he passed me at about 8 yards, I start to pick up my bow, and guess what happens? my arrow falls off the rest and hits the side of the bow and makes a little knocking sound, and that's all that buck needed to hear. And he didn't even stop to look up. I mean, he just did a 180 and split out of there. And guess what he does? He runs out to 35 yards and stops and looks back at me broadside. There he is there. And I'm in such a panic. I can't believe that this big buck is sitting there looking at me, that I go and I grab my arrow and I hold on to it so that it won't slip off again. And as I'm holding on to it, I pull my string back and I unknock my bow. You ready, Bo?
No.
Okay. Closer!
Closer? And I went to draw back my bow, but Tabitha yelled out, "Get closer." And I wasn't quite sure why she did that, because I was already really close. But I figured she had a reason, so I gently released my bow and I picked up my rangefinder and I walked up the 22 yards. You got it, Bo?
I'm ready.
Tell me when.
Anytime. And we produce it right here in Oklahoma. Now, when we come back, it's Rocky Mountain High time for a Rocky Mountain Bighorn Ram.
Stick around. Okie Wild will be right back.
And now it's time for the calendar of events for the Oklahoma chapters of the National Wild Turkey Federation. The National Wild Turkey Federation of Oklahoma. Conserve, hunt, share, and join your local chapter today. Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors, Oklahoma's premier Polaris dealer, now sells the next generation of precision mowers. Alto's Precision Mowers. You have to see to believe. With cutting-edge design that delivers premium performance. Simply put, it's radically different. And only at one place. Rocky Ridge Power Sports and Outdoors in Ada, Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah, a big bucket there. Woo! Oh, yeah, baby.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Automat.
Automax, 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 OK.com.
Welcome back to Okie Wild.
I work in the rehabilitation business. I get people off of drugs and alcohol. It's located in Malibu, California. The name of it is Passages. And I've been doing that for about 6 years now. I got into hunting when I was 8 years old. My dad gave me a .22 rifle and I started hunting squirrels. And then when I was 10 years old, I went to Santa Cruz Island and I shot my first, I think it was a merino sheep. And I've been hunting black-tailed deer and mule deer and stuff like that ever since.
I started taking trail rides about 25 years ago and started taking hunters out about 23, 24 years ago. I'm guiding in New Mexico and Arizona due to the fact that they have some of the best trophies in the lower 48, and we try to target the really good units where we have good trophy animals. And all the units that we hunt are draw units. The exception for elk, you can buy a few ranch tags that you can use as a unit-wide tag, but unfortunately those are starting to be more expensive every year. Well, after the New Mexico draw came out, I got a really good call from Eric notifying me that one of his tag's clients, Pax Prentiss, who I have hunted in the past, drew a tag in the Latier Wilderness Unit in New Mexico. It's the first time ever there was a tag offered. Really exceptional tag to draw. Didn't know what was going to be in the unit because it's never been hunted before. So after talking with Pax a little and Eric, Pax booked the hunt with us, and we've been in here scouting on and off over the summer.
Well, the major difference between the deer hunt and the sheep hunt is that the sheep hunt is much higher. I mean, the elevation here was about 13,000 feet, and it's just a much different deal. You need horses to get in here. You know, it's a different experience. Hunting mule deer is more glassing, sitting on mountains with tripods, just looking for ears, looking for antlers. And this was just a different experience. You know, I decided to hunt with Wade because I had hunted oryx with him on the White Sands Missile Range, and I had a really good experience with him. You know, we shot a great oryx, and I have a lot of faith in Wade and his outfit. I knew I needed the horses to get into this unit. Wade's got a bunch of great horses. He's a great mountain man, and it was a no-brainer to pick him. He's just like Jeremiah Johnson. Jeremiah.
Stick around. Okie Wild will be right back.
Fan collector calls.
Fan collector calls not responsible for attacks by large wild gobblers while using the triple T's.
The National Wild Turkey Federation is committed to more than just saving the habitat. We're also committed to saving the hunt with outreach programs that are designed to educate the next generation, inspire more women to become involved in the outdoors, and assist those with disabilities. We assure that our mission to restore the wild turkey population and save our outdoor heritage is both accomplished and carried on. For more info about these and other exciting events, contact your local NWTF chapter today. Together, we can save the habitat, save the hunt.
When it's loud outside, Antler Shed deer blinds are quiet inside. Introducing America's most durable, comfortable hunting blind. Engineered with our exclusive noise-canceling sliding window system. More room, more shelf with stable sliding shooting rests. Keeping you on target. Many shapes, many sizes for the rifle or bow hunter. And it's easy to set up. Stair and leg kits are universal and fits all our blinds. The Antler Shed deer blind. Designed and engineered in America and built to last a lifetime.
The Antler Shed deer blinds.
The last blind you'll ever need to buy.
But trust me, you're going to want to buy another one.
Welcome back to Okie Wild.
Bighorn sheep are named for their large, curved horns borne by the rams, or males. Ewes, or females, also have horns, but they're shorter with less curvature. They range in color from light brown to grayish or dark, chocolate brown with a white rump and lining on back of all four legs. Male bighorn sheep have large horn cores, enlarged corneal and frontal sinuses, and internal bony septa. These adaptations serve to protect the brain by absorbing the impact of clashes. Bighorn sheep have preorbital glands on the anterior corner of each eye, and glands in the groin and pedal glands on each foot. Secretions from these glands may support dominance behaviors. Bighorns from the Rocky Mountains are relatively large, with males that occasionally exceed 500 pounds and females that exceed over 200 pounds. Males' horns can weigh up to 30 pounds, as much of the rest of the bones in the male's body. Since bighorn sheep cannot move through deep snow, they prefer drier slopes, where the annual snowfall is less than 60 inches a year. Bighorns are well adapted to climbing steep terrain where they seek cover from predators. Predation primarily occurs with lambs, which are hunted by coyotes, bobcats, lynxes, and golden eagles. Bighorn sheep of all ages are threatened by bears, wolves, and especially cougars, which are perhaps the best equipped with the agility to capture their prey in rocky habitats.
You know, the first day we got in here, it's a beautiful ride up the mountain. We started at around 6,000 feet, and we rode for 2 hours to get to about 12,000 feet approximately. Got to camp. It was a beautiful camp, and then that night we had dinner. Next morning we woke up and we rode the horses up to around 13,000 feet. It was a beautiful day. You could see for miles in every direction, and I mean right off the bat we started seeing rams right away. And then we saw a group of 6 rams, and we thought that the big ram was going to be with that group, and we did a stalk. and we got over there and found out that our big ram was not there. And so we spent another 5 or 6 hours glassing, looking for that big ram. And then about 2 o'clock or so, Wade found the big ram, and the rams happened to be kind of down there grazing close to the horses. And so Wade came back and got us, and we made another stalk.
Wow, they're getting closer and closer. After the break, we're going to find out how close. And now it's time for the calendar of events for the Oklahoma chapters of the National Wild Turkey Federation. The National Wild Turkey Federation of Oklahoma. Conserve, hunt, share, and join your local chapter today. Antler shed deer blinds are quiet inside. Introducing America's most durable, comfortable hunting blind. Engineered with our exclusive noise-canceling sliding window system. More room, more shell with stable sliding shooting rests. Keeping you on target. Many shapes, many sizes for the rifle or bow hunter. And it's easy to set up. Stair and leg kits are universal and fits all our blinds. The Antler shed deer blind, designed and engineered in America and built to last a lifetime.
The Antler shed deer blinds.
The last blind you'll ever need to buy.
But trust me, you're going to want to buy another one.
Okie Wild TV would like to remind you to check us out on Facebook and give us a like. Find out about our interesting stories, hunting and fishing adventures with the Okie Wild crew, and the latest postings and contests. You can win big. Also check us out at www.okiewild.com. If you have a photo or video of your outdoor adventure, email it to us along with a brief statement about it. Who knows? Maybe you'll see it on Okie Wild TV.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Automat.
Automax, 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 AutomaxOK.com.
We got into about 33 yards, but they never gave us a really good broadside shot, and so we didn't get a shot off there. And then the rams went around the mountain, so we got on the horses and went back around the mountain, and Wade had the idea of stalking in with the horses. He said, you know, that rams can't tell how many legs you have, so if we get in between the horses and do a stalk, that they might not get as spooky. So we had about 6 horses, and we all stalked in between the horses, and we got into about 37 yards, and Wade ranged it, and I just let the arrow fly, and down he went.
Well, there you have it. A sheep hunt of a lifetime with Pax Prentiss. He got a nice ram with a bow and arrow. Unbelievable. You know, we here at Okie Wild get the opportunity to travel all over the world and produce outdoor adventure videos for many people. And this was one of them, and we felt like it was too good not to share with you. Hey, if you're a youngster and you're interested in hunting and fishing, or if you're a parent, maybe you don't have the time or resources to do so, give us a call here at Okie Wild. Maybe we can help point you in the right direction. Get up from your couch and go to your computer and like us on Facebook. We love that. For more information about Okie Wild and what we're all about, go to okiewild.com. Keep on sending us your photos and your outdoor videos. We love that. We may show them on one future episode. Well, we're about out of time. From all of us here at Okie Wild, this is Bo Newsom saying so long for now, and who knows, maybe we'll just bump into you in the great outdoors.
For information on hunting and fishing adventures like the ones on today's show, or for more information on outdoor destinations and lodges all over Native America and the world, call or email us today and let us help you book your next outdoor adventure.
Okie Wild Television is produced by Bo Newsom Productions Incorporated. Taxidermy for Okie Wild provided by Southern Plains Taxidermy.
Dude, good shot, man.